This is a typical sort of salad that I'll eat this time of year from foraged ingredients. I'll either eat it by itself with an added protein or as a side salad to a main meal. First of all, I'm going to make a quick pickle with the wild garlic flower buds. So we need 1 part water and 2 parts vinegar. You can use pretty much any vinegar you want, but I'm using apple cider vinegar and white wine vinegar. Into that I'll add roughly 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 or 3 teaspoons of sugar. You can also add any herbs and spices of your choice, such as chili, coriander seed or clove. I'm using some fresh ginger, some peppercorns and some rosemary. Turn that on a high heat and bring to the boil. Get your wild garlic buds and pack them into a jar. Now that's reached a boil, I'm going to turn it down to a medium heat and just leave it to simmer for roughly 15 minutes. And while that's simmering, I'm going to make a dressing. So for that I'm going to use some wild garlic, cover it with boiling water. This just helps break down the fibres. Leave it for 15 to 20 seconds. Then drain it. Then as quick as you can, straight into cold water. So this is refreshing it, and that'll help keep a nice bright green colour. Once all of the heat has gone out of the wild garlic, then you can drain it again. Just squeeze out the water. And now we're going to blend it with some olive oil. If you want your dressing to be really smooth, then you can pass it through a sieve, but I think this should be fine. There we go, a nice bright green wild garlic oil. Now that the vinegar mixture has been simmering for around 15 minutes, I'm going to pour it over the wild garlic buds while it's still hot. I'm also going to add in a few bits of the ginger and rosemary, and then just leave this to cool down. And once it's cool, then I'll put the lid on it and leave it in the fridge for a few hours. After a few hours, these will be ready to use, but they are better after a day or two. And you can do this quick pickle with pretty much any type of vegetable. Now we can get to making the actual salad. So these are ingredients that I foraged, and I washed them and dried them so they're ready to use. First of all, I've got some beech leaves, some nice young beech leaves that have got a citrusy taste. Here we've got some garlic mustard, which I'm going to slice. And the same with some white dead nettles, purple dead nettles, and some herb Robert. And a few dandelion greens as well. These dandelion flowers make a nice colourful decoration. You just want to remove the individual florets from the main flower head. When you're ready to serve, just get your wild garlic oil. Give your greens a good mix so it coats them all. And then I'm also going to add on some wood sorrel. Some wood sorrel flowers. Some violets. A few wild garlic flowers. And the dandelion florets. I'll just chuck on a little bit more of the wild garlic oil. And then some of the quick pickled wild garlic buds. These add a nice acidic tang. I've also got some nettle seeds left over from last year. Give them a sprinkle. And there we go, a nice wild food salad. This is something that I'll eat a lot this time of year. We've got a nice contrast in flavours from these wild ingredients. We've got a strong mustardy flavour from the garlic mustard and the wild garlic oil. We've got a citrus flavour from the beech leaves and the wood sorrel, a bitterness from the dandelion greens, and even a coriander-like flavour from the herb Robert, and then the nice tangy flavour from the wild garlic buds.